Hi everyone, this is Bre Fairley. She is the producer for VoyagePro.
Hi, thanks for having me, Brenda.
Thank you for being here. So tell us, what do you do for Voyage?
I take initial client meetings, I location scout, I do scripting, I coordinate with different department heads on which crews we need to, have onto the films. I do some logistics as far as scheduling goes, especially with our staff, making sure that we have the available filmers. I do logistics for things as random as like what time trains are arriving where, what direction they're heading. I do a lot of different things for Voyage, but it all kind of amounts to one project for a client.
Well, I think this is going to be a long one. So let's just get started then.
Okay. When a client originally comes to Voyage and they say, hey, we have a vision, we have a project we want to work with you on. I'm the person, usually I'm a part of the onboarding team. So we sit down together and we talk about, of course, their budget, their bottom line is important to us. We talk about their vision, which is equally as important to us. And we talk about their timeline. And so once we go through those, we figure out, like I mentioned before, the logistics of things. We talk about where they want things to be at, those sorts of details. Once we get all those details nailed down, kind of depending on what their package is, I recruit the crew. Sometimes I have to coordinate with the head of different departments, like Zach, if I need to recruit, different PAs, B-cam filmers, audio, things like that.
And how do you go about figuring out which team you need and who you need on that team for a particular shoot?
I work with Johnny really closely on recruiting a team because I think he has a really good grasp of everybody, their ability, and also their style of filming. And so I coordinate with Johnny and Zach to see the team that's going to be the best for that shoot and for that client. From there, day of production, we show up for a prep meeting about an hour before the shoot. We chat details again, just because we want everyone to be on the exact same page.
I like that, making sure it's all good.
Yeah,
and everyone's on the same page.
There's no surprises.
Good,
yeah, and
good.
If there are surprises, which comes all the time in film, we tackle that as we can. But the prep is really helpful. And then we show up for the shoot. We get her done. It's pretty cool as a producer to sit back and watch the director tell, like, A cam, I need you to be pointing here. B cam, point here. Audio, I need you to do this. It's neat and it's cool because as a producer, I get to kind of walk the client through the process of the production, and they have they've got questions here or there, whatever it may be, and I'm happy to answer those questions and assist them along the way. And then after the shoot's wrapped, the footage gets dropped to our lead editor, Alex, and her team work on producing an edit that makes sense with the client. And then from there, once the client approves, we send it out to them, and they can send it, if they want to put it on social media or their website, whatever makes sense for them and their goal.
So of all that craziness and fun stuff, what is your favorite part?
My favorite part, I've got two favorite parts.
Okay.
So one is more of like an internal favorite part and one's an external favorite part. So the external favorite part is working with the client, which sounds so canned, but it's really cool when it's really cool when we sit down together, a few weeks out from a shoot, and they're like, I have all these ideas and I really want to do this and this and this, and to go hand in hand with this client from pre-production to production through post-production and watch this vision that they have come to life is really rewarding, just because one, it feels really good to have something come to fruition like that, but also I know that there's a bigger goal. Our goal as Voyage is to produce the best video we can for this client, but the goal of the client, of course, is either to bring in more of their own clients or to generate more capital from investors or whatever their goal is. It's neat to be a part of that and accomplishing that goal for the client, which is really rewarding. The internal part of it is we have the most amazing crew. So it's like a dream to work with all of them. I can't think of anybody who I couldn't call and be like, hey, I need you to do this at this time, and they'd be there and they would give their best effort. So my favorite part of that is just being a part of a team that's so thorough and passionate about what they do.